Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where technology meets tomorrow. It is clear that we are living in a new era of innovation. Advances in many technology-driven fields are on the cusp of maturity. They will influence how we live, work and entertain ourselves. Most will be promoted by businesses first, which will then lead to acceptance by society at large. Others, if and when misused, will threaten our very existence. Here is a futuristic look at how the world is likely to change in the next decade with technology and innovations. 1. Flying taxis and Hyperloop. As more of Gen Z enter the workforce, health and environment-conscious people will prefer to walk more or use bicycles. Public transport is likely to become more comfortable and reliable too. Also, people might use modes of transport that don't exist today, such as on-demand flying taxis. An experiment in the area of flying taxis, with the financial and technological heft needed to succeed, is being orchestrated by ride-sharing service provider Uber Technologies. As part of its Uber Elevate program, it plans to deploy Uber Air electric aerial vehicles capable of vertical takeoff and landing. Other surface-based long-haul transport options will include superfast maglev, magnetic levitation, trains, as well as Hyperloop systems. One maglev is operational in Shanghai, China, but runs only 30.5 kilometers between the city's international airport and Longying Road station on its outskirts. The Hyperloop is a system proposed by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, and at least 3 companies are competing to build its commercial version first. The system comprises pods moving rapidly through tubes from which air has been emptied out to near vacuum levels, drastically reducing friction. An underlying feature of all future transport modes will be their connected nature at multiple levels. 2. AI and robot companions. The field of artificial intelligence, AI, is over 60 years old, but it is only in recent years, with the advent of massive computational power and storage, that AI is extensively used in business strategies. Advances in related fields such as computer vision and the Internet of Things, IoT, have also helped accelerate the development of AI. Experts feel there is no area that will be left untouched by AI, but the prominent ones that have captured people's imagination are self-driving cars, personalized medicine, new ways of teaching, and the combination of AI and robotics. An area that is gaining increasing attention is the combination of AI and robots as applied to care for the elderly. In Japan, in nursing homes, and elsewhere, several models of robots are being used to act as conversation companions or humanoid guides. On the flip side, there are fears about how AI could leave humans worse off. Humans will experience an overall loss of independence and control over their lives. Worries included data abuse, job losses, becoming dependent on automated systems, and finally mayhem due to a combination of autonomous weapons, cybercrime, and machine-driven lies, and dangerous propaganda that will destabilize human society. 3. Mobiles, smart and dumb. A decade from now, mobile phones will have features that we see in movies and read in science fiction novels. One feature that is pretty standard in movies from Star Wars to Avengers is the hologram. It is likely that by 2030, holographic displays will be commonplace on smartphones. Another big jump will be with processing power. Today's smartphones are superior to yesterday's desktop-based gaming, for instance, and with advances in graphics chips that companies such as Nvidia are making, tomorrow's phones will certainly be better than today's gaming consoles. Also, phones will evolve to become an increasingly integrated part of the internet and IoT. Another under-the-hood improvement will be battery power. Phones of the future may have batteries powerful enough to last for weeks, if not longer. Users will also be able to charge them in multiple ways wirelessly at home or work and using sunlight, for instance. Future mobile phones will also dock right into the smart homes of the future, and physically into a smart socket or digitally via advanced versions of close proximity communications technologies such as Bluetooth. Such features could mean not having to carry the phone around the house while talking to someone. The smart home, with built-in microphones and speakers, will ensure that the owner will simply issue voice commands to place calls, while the phone remains wherever it is. The next decade could also see a return to the era of the dumb phone, with the user carrying a basic handset working on a voice interface alone, with almost all of the processing being done on the cloud. 4. Planet Internet. One of the most exciting aspects of the Internet of the future is the way it will be delivered around the globe. Among the more ambitious projects is the one backed by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, who intends to put 3,236 satellites in low Earth orbits to beam the internet around the planet. The project is named Kuiper after the belt of particles beyond Neptune. Bezos isn't the first to this idea. Kuiper will be competing with Elon Musk's SpaceX, which is working on Starlink, a project to put a 12,000 satellite constellation around Earth to beam broadband down to the planet, as well as an initiative by SoftBank Group backed startup called OneWeb. OneWeb has already put 6 satellites in space in March. One of the stated missions of OneWeb's founder Greg Weiler is to connect rural schools to the internet using the constellation of 650 satellites he eventually plans to put in space. Weiler has raised $3.4 billion in funding, including $1.25 billion recently. OneWeb's potential is undeniable as the growth in data from 5G, IoT, autonomous driving and other new technologies drives demand for capacity above and beyond the limits of the existing infrastructure. These constellations of satellites are an example of many areas that experts have identified as having a bearing on the future internet and the future of the internet. For instance, government policy will need to revolve around how these satellites can and can't be used. In 2017, the Internet Society, a non-profit organization, pointed to the growing consolidation of the internet and identified 9 forces that will influence the evolution of the internet. These include convergence of the internet and the physical world, artificial intelligence and machine learning, new and evolving digital divides, increasing role of government, future of the marketplace and competition, impact of cyber attacks and cybercrime, evolution of networks and standards, impact on media, culture and human interaction, and future of personal freedoms and rights. That's it for part 1. Don't forget to watch the second part of amazing future technological advances that will shape the next decade. Stay tuned. Have a great day.